Pleasure to be here this evening with this beautiful event designed by this beautiful organization for the release of this wonderful book. Let me take this wonderful opportunity to extend my heartiest congratulations to Dr. Rajni and my special thanks to her for inviting me here and giving me this excellent opportunity to be part of this program. All the dignitaries on the dais, respected ladies and gentlemen, let me start with two of my very favorite lines कि सभी दिशाओं से शुभ सुंदर भाव विचार भरे नित अंतर पुण्य धरा बन जाए स्वर्ग ये मेरे यत्नों से करुणा कर. What I'm trying to tell you here, whether it is north, south, east or west, whether you're in India or abroad, whether you are on the top of the hill or you're standing at a seashore, whether you are in a lush green garden and looking at some colorful flowers or maybe looking at the most beautiful woman on earth. The fact is there are two things which are much more beautiful than what you can see with your naked eyes. And these two things are your thinking and your feelings. And the best part is that both the things are right within you. You don't even need eyes for that. On this very auspicious day, let's pray. Hey Lord, give me good thinking, give me good feelings so that I can do good deeds. And through my good karmas, I would love to convert this earth into heaven. This is what I believe. I'm sure you will also believe in the same. I'm very happy. Writing a book is nothing but a beautiful spiritual activity. And whenever I've been asked to join an event like this, I leave everything on a side and I love to be a part of this kind of a program because I have always believed that release of a book is nothing less than a giving birth to a baby. And I have always respected that gesture. I have realized that books are the best companions, books are the soul of any house, books are the I must say the store of knowledge, and I have been thoroughly impressed by the people who actually can write book. Writing a book is a very difficult job. The kind of a position which I am holding right now, I probably come across at least 10 people every day who come and tell me that I want to write a book. I say, please come back to me when you say that I have written a book. And probably that kind of a person I get only once in a year. People, they try their level best, they put their efforts, they start writing a book, but they've never been able to actually complete one single book. It's a tough job. And that's the reason that I have a lot of respect and love for all those people who can actually write a book. And I'm so touched by books that I have 4 libraries to my account. 3 in Noida, 1 in Raipur, and not only that, beyond that, I have actually been organizing one of the biggest literary festival of the country in Noida Film City, and we have just finished last month, 3 days, a great literary festival where we had almost 165 speakers and authors and writers from all over India and abroad. 90 countries were participating. There was a footfall of almost 14,000 people in 3 days, and there were around 45 events in Marwah studios. Now that kind of love and affection I have for books. When it comes to the book written by the great lady Dr. Rajni Agrawal, the name itself is very clear, Breakthroughs and Beyonds, and I think very well said by her. Another friend, that everyone has gone through a tough time and everyone has tried to come over those all odd situations and cross the river, and you are on the other side, and that's the reason that you are here today in this particular auditorium. And same thing happened with me too. When I got into making of a film city, I was almost declared a madman. People were looking a space in some asylum कि ये दिमाग खराब हो गया, film city बनाएगा. My dear friends, to cut short, I can only say that from that situation to the fastest growing film city of the world. Today, Noida Film City is a 100-acre complex, 75 acres outdoor, 25 acres indoor, 16 studios, and from 16 studios, 350 channels are being broadcast to 162 countries, 24/7. There are about 17,000 people who are working there in 3 shifts of 8 hours each. And the cascading effect is that approximately 150,000 people, they are earning their bread because of this film city. Now when people say founder of Noida Film City, trust me, it gives me immense pleasure. Well, I'm very anxious to go through this book because I've always been a reader of all those books which are source of inspiration and adds on aspirations in your life. And that's my job, is being a chancellor of a university. That's my whole day. I have to be myself motivated, and I have to actually also motivate my all 10,000 students scattered in 16 different colleges, and I have to mentor them, support them, help them, encourage them, and give them a lot of encouragement to go through what they are going through today. Unfortunately, the young generation gets depressed very fast today for nothing. And their hindrances and their breakthroughs are actually nothing what all we have gone through at our own times. But that's a rather different point. But when I read 7, but I have 11, because if you're going to read this book will take you to one single word, which is called Atmanirbhar. Thanks to our Honorable Prime Minister, who has given this beautiful word to our nation, Atmanirbhar. And that word Atmanirbhar is enough to understand this book. And I have a different explanation for Atmanirbhar, because when you say Atmanirbhar, probably the English dictionary says self-reliant or self-sufficient. But actually it has a much deeper meaning, and that meaning you can also find today once you buy this book, in the same book what is going to be released in a few minutes. Because in my definition, A stands for being ambitious. You have to be very ambitious today in this beautiful rising economy to think big, dream big, plan big, and do big. When I say T stands for techno-savvy. You all have to be techno-savvy, smart enough to handle the latest equipment, setup, and the new apps. Otherwise, you'll be left behind. When I say M stands for motivation. Gone are the days when somebody is going to come and give you motivation. You have to be self-sufficient. You have motivation every time comes from within. And when I say next A stands for attitude. The next A stands for attitude, which is another very important part to be successful. You have to be sober, down to earth, polite, humble, helpful, supporting, compassionate, sympathetic, and then only probably you will be achiever one good day. And when you say Atmanirbhar, N stands for being nationalist. कि जिस ओर चले हम मस्ती में, झुक जाए उधर अंबर भूतल, आजाद वतन के वाशिंदे, हर गीत हमारा है बादल, विविध प्रांत है अपनी अपनी भाषा के अभिमानी हम, लेकिन सबसे पहले दुनिया वालों हिंदुस्तानी हम. It's very important to be nationalist, patriotic. Then only probably you'll be able to add on to your own income and to the income of the nation. And when I say I stands for information. It's age of internet. It's a bombardment of information. You have to be smart enough to segregate what is required and what is not required. Divide your information into two major parts: necessary to know and nice to know. Put more efforts on necessary to know and delete if it's not nice to know, even not even nice to know. When I say R stands for research. If you want to get into the rat race of being successful, then get into the details of everything possible before going to be call yourself an entrepreneur, because your research is going to get you the better and smarter results. Nirbhar B stands for belief. You have to believe in yourself. Develop that conviction that I am right and I can do it. If you have that kind of a stamina and thinking, then you are bound to be successful. When I say H stands for humanity. Yes, humanity is the biggest religion. You have to believe in that. Whatever religion you believe in, please keep at your doorstep of your house. But once you are out of your house, humanity is the only and the best religion which you have to believe in. And when I say A, the next A stands for all-rounder. You may be specialist in one body, one particular business, but always be smart, to actually keep eye on the other one. It's it's a rising age, and you can do much better than what you're doing today. And last but not the least, when I say R stands for result oriented. So whatever you are doing, you have to see to it that it must bring some kind of a result. And I think I have tried to condense the book of our dearest Dr. Rajni into these few letters and one single word, which is called Atmanirbhar. With all these words, I once again extend my heartiest congratulations to Dr. Rajni. And before I leave, probably there's two lines for everyone. कि विभासित कर गगन भूतल, तिमिर को ज्योति देता चल, निराशा के अंधेरे को मिटा दे ले प्रभंजन बल, कहीं पूनम अमावस्या, कहीं उलझन, कहीं फिसलन, कहीं कांटे, कहीं पहरा कटिल बंधन, यहाँ प्रतिकूल है सब कुछ, कहीं मरुस्थल, कहीं बादल, मगर तू मुस्कुराता चल, दिशाएं हो उठे उज्जवल, मगर तू मुस्कुराता चल, दिशाएं हो उठे उज्जवल. Thank you very much. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
What can I say? I can only tell you all to repeat that huge round of applause again. That was a great keynote speech. He set the motion going. He told everybody to believe in themselves. And he said so many beautiful messages he has given to all of us. Mr. Marwah, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for being here with us today. Thank you for that absolutely motivational speech you gave us. And we wish, as you say, inshallah, you'll come again and again and again and talk to all of us. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, the lady of the moment, the lady of the hour, the lady of the decade, I don't know the lady of what, but lady of everything is of course the protagonist today, the heroine Dr. Rajni Agarwal, because of whom we are all here today, including me, who came all the way from Gurgaon. Because Dr. Agarwal's vivid journey towards financial independence reveals the bureaucratic and social hurdles women face. Her story uniquely combines generational wisdom with insights into the business world, underscoring India's economic progress. This book that she has written, Breakthroughs and Beyond, is a testament to her determination and innovation and brings timeless insights, making it a compelling read for all those who are seeking strategies to align with their vision, paving a path for their entrepreneurial journey. This is one of the compliments given to her, in addition to many other. Rajni, if I may call you so, please tell us, what inspired you to write this book? What are the challenges you faced? What was your journey all about? There's so much emotion, there's pain, there's happiness, there's success. Or I only have gone through the book rather hurriedly, but I can see everything combined in that. And it's such a book that everyone reading it will be evolved into a better person, will learn so much. There's so much learning in this book. That's the most important thing I want to say. So, what exactly made you write this book and what inspired you? Can you please share your valuable thoughts with the audience, please?